This is number 21 from the fraction review. I want to calculate 13/5 plus 1/10 minus 1/2. Since we have additions and subtractions in here, we are going to need to find a common denominator. So we're going to find our LCD. Always start off with your larger denominator, which is a 10. And then basically we're going to ask if the other numbers divide evenly into 10, and if they don't, we double it and then ask if they go into 20 and then 30 and 40 until we find the one that works. If we start off with 10, 5 does divide evenly into 10. 2 also divides evenly into 10. So our LCD is going to be 10. That means I need to rewrite these two fractions as something over 10. So I'm going to have something over 10 plus, I'm not going to need to change this one, so I get to just recopy it, plus 1/10 minus something over 10. Now I'm going to come over to scratch paper here and do 13 over 5. If I want to convert this into something over 10, I'm going to need to multiply that 5 by a 2. And if I multiply the bottom by a 2, I need to multiply the top by a 2 as well. So when I multiply straight across, 13 times 2 is 26, 5 times 2 is 10. So this is the same thing as 26 over 10. Now I do essentially the same thing with 1/2. This minus sign right here is right here. So when I'm doing this conversion as to getting a common denominator, I get to ignore that for a little while. If I take 1/2 and I want to convert it as something over 10, I need to multiply the denominator by 5. So what I do in the denominator, I need to do in the top. That gives me 5 over 10. So this is 5 over 10. Now, I can go ahead and add these two together, or I could do it all in one step. I'm going to go ahead and break it up this time. This means 26 plus 1. Again, I'm writing out steps here that you will probably be able to skip. Okay, so this is 27 over 10 minus 5 over 10. Now, subtract across the top, 27 minus 5 over 10, and this will give me 22 over 10. So right now, I have a single fraction as my answer. We always have to write things in lowest terms, and both of these numbers are even, so that tells me automatically that at minimum, I can divide the top and the bottom by a 2 and reduce my fraction. And if I do 22 divided by 2, I get 11. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now, if the homework asked you just to give an answer, you could get 11/5. It is in lowest terms. It's just an improper fraction. Now, it turns out that this particular problem in the homework asks you to write your answer as a mixed number. So what we need to do is we need to take 11/5 and convert it back to a mixed number. So I'm going to do the division. 5 divided into 11. 5 goes into 11 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract to get a 1. And here's your answer in mixed number form. It is going to be 2, and then your remainder over what you were dividing by. 2 and 1/5. You can use around the world here to double check it. The 5 is 5 right here. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So it does check out.